Abdur Rafay. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Toastmaster Abdur Rafay.
What is it that you need at this very moment? A good education? A great career? Money? Every individual sets out goals to fulfill needs that are important to them. Some are short-term and others long. But not one of these needs is as important as one blessing we all possess at every moment. Breathing. It has been roughly 50 seconds since I began speaking. If you had been unable to breathe for 50 seconds, you would have given up each and everything you have ever owned just to be able to breathe again. In another minute or so, you would have lost consciousness. Brain death would follow in another 2 to 3 minutes, and your life would be over. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and our beautiful guests, life is short. That sounds like a very cliche thing to say. That is until you visit the hospital. Earlier this year, in April to be precise, my elder sister was admitted to the hospital for a very serious medical condition known as sepsis. It has a mortality rate of nearly 50%. Fortunately, we reached the hospital in time, and after undergoing a major surgery and several minor surgical procedures, she was finally discharged from the hospital after a stay of over 2 weeks. Thankfully, she has fully recovered now. But not everyone is so lucky. What we need to realize is that life is not only short, it is also very fragile. One day, you are perfectly healthy, perfectly fine, having the time of your life, and suddenly, the very next day, you could find yourself lying in the ICU, literally counting down the seconds till the time's up. Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to become a public speaker? Ladies and gentlemen, whatever it is that you want to do, the time is here and now. It is time you set your goals and start chasing them down. It is time you drop the excuses and procrastination. It is time you stop overestimating the challenges and underestimating your abilities. Just do it because you want it. Just do it because you believe it is right for you. Just do it today, because there is no guarantee for tomorrow. I will do it next year. I will do it after the elections. I will start after graduation. Those are some of the excuses, lies we tell ourselves to rationalize our lack of action. But we forget that the clock is ticking. Time does not stand still for anyone, and the window of opportunity does not remain open forever. The best time to get started on your goals was yesterday. So you are already late. But it's better to be late than never, so why not begin today? You know, as you get older, things get taken away from you. That's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. Friends, family, talents, abilities, things that you take for granted when you're young are no longer available to you as you grow up. This is why it is extremely important to start pursuing your goals from a very early age, when you have the support and presence of your parents, teachers, and mentors. When you have the energy and enthusiasm to hustle your way through, when your mind is still fresh and full of innovative ideas, when you have plenty of time and very little responsibility. It therefore comes as no surprise, really, that some of the greatest discoveries, achievements, breakthroughs in science, business, politics, and even sports have come from young people. 1666 was the annus mirabilis, or the miracle year, of Sir Isaac Newton, because in that year he came up with groundbreaking theories in optics, in motion mechanics, and he also invented calculus, which was a totally new form of mathematics in that time. And in that year, he was 22. Kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? Well, actually, it is not. Because from Lionel Messi to Sachin Tendulkar, from Isaac Newton to Albert Einstein, from Larry Page to Mark Zuckerberg, from Alexander the Great to Akbar the Great, all these great individuals hailing from different eras, different fields, different cultures, different locations, all of them made their mark on this world, produced their best work before their 30th birthday. Do you still want to wait for the right time? Perhaps the right timing is not your problem, but the availability of time is. You want to accomplish so many things, but you just don't have enough time. Congratulations on joining over 6 billion people that have no time. Fact is that nobody in this world has any extra time. Everyone gets 24 hours each day, and it is up to you to make time for things that you consider important. You see, time, life is basically a race against time or the clock. And just like any race, the margin for error is extremely small. I mean, if you reach the airport just a few seconds late, you miss an important flight. If you leave the office just a few seconds early, you miss an important call. But the seconds we need to win this race are everywhere around us. Then every break we take, every time we check our phone, every time we update Facebook, every hour, every minute. If you want to achieve your goals, if you want to fulfill your dreams, you have to fight for that second. You have to ignore every distraction, every disruption, every diversion to save that second. You have to discipline yourself. Switch off your phone, deactivate Facebook, quit YouTube, quit Instagram to avail that second. Because when you add up all those seconds, that's going to make the difference between winning and losing, between living and dying. If you want to be successful in life, you have to make the most of every second, because that's what living is. Now, I can't make you do it. You've got to look at the world around you and decide what's right for you. You'll find people who are busy living, pursuing their dreams, building their lives, challenging themselves, failing, trying again, always pushing, always hustling, always making things happen. And then you'll find people who are busy dying, mourning and complaining, blaming others, not taking responsibility of their actions, not taking ownership of their lives, never happy, never fulfilled, and never successful. In the end, life comes down to a very simple choice. Either we can live a meaningful life every second, or we can die every second of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, the clock is ticking. So get busy living.